Hey guys, do you know that appropriate quantity of sand and cement are required when it comes to tiling work? So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video guys, I will be taking you guys through on how to know the quantity of cement and sand required for tiling a particular work area. So shall we get started guys? Let's go. Now, let's determine the quantity of cement and sand for tiling work area for floor tiles now. Let's take our mix ratio to be 1:3, which means 1 earth-pan of cement and 3 earth-pans of sand, making our total mix ratio to be 4. Let's assume our floor area to be 12.96 square meter and our mortar thickness to be 40 mm, which means by conversion to meter will be 0.04 meter. So now our first step here is to determine the volume of mortar for the floor. And how do we do that? It has a formula which is volume of mortar for floor equal to area times thickness, and imputing those figures into the formula, all we have for our volume of mortar for floor will be 0.5184 cubic meter. Moving on to step 2 is calculating the quantity of cement and sand using the mix ratio, which is 1:3. Now, to determine for our cement the numbers of bags needed for this particular work area, it has a formula which is numbers of cement earth-pan divided by the total mix ratio multiplied by the volume of mortar, and imputing those figures into the formula, all we will have is 0.1296 cubic meter. So now to convert it to the numbers of cement bags needed, all we need to do here is divide that particular answer. We divide it by the volume of cement bag, which is always 0.035 cubic meter. And after doing this, all we have is 3.7 bags of cement, which is approximately 4 bags of cement needed for this particular work area. So moving forward to sand, which has a formula to which says numbers of sand earth-pans divided by total mix ratio multiplied by volume of mortar. So imputing our figures into the formula, all we have is 0.3888 meter cube. So converting it to tons, all we will do is multiply it by dry density of sand, which is 1450 kg per cubic meter, and divide it by tons, which is 1000 kg. And after doing this, all we have is 0.5 tons of sand needed for this particular floor tiling. Having done that, we will move on to knowing the quantity of cement and sand for tiling work area for wall. So given our mix ratio to be 1:4, which means 1 earth-pan of cement and 4 earth-pans of sand, making our total mix to be 5. So we assumed our floor area to be 37.5 square meter and our mortar thickness to be 25 mm, and converting to meter, which will give us 0.025 meter, like we did for floor. So our step 1 here too is to determine the volume of mortar for wall, which is equal to area multiplied by thickness, and imputing our figures into the formula, all we have is 0.9375 cubic meter. So moving on to step 2 to calculate the quantity of cement and sand using 1:4. So for cement now, our formula is number of cement earth-pans divided by total mix ratio multiplied by volume of mortar. So imputing our figures into the formula, all we have is 0.1875 cubic meter. Converting it to numbers of bags of cement needed, all we do is divide it by the volume of cement bags, which is 0.035, and after doing this, all we have is 5.4 bags of cement, which is approximately 6 bags of cement needed for this particular work area. For sand now, it has a formula too which says numbers of sand earth-pans divided by total mix ratio multiplied by volume of mortar, and upon inputting our figures into the formula, all we will have is 0.75 cubic meter. So converting to ton, all we will do is multiply it by the dry density of sand, which is 1450 kg per cubic meter, and divide it by ton, which is 1000 kg. And after doing this, all we have is 1.1 ton of sand needed for this particular work area for wall tiling. So thank you very much for watching this video to this moment. See you in my next video, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and most especially subscribe to my YouTube channel so as for you to get notified anytime I drop another video of mine. Thank you guys. Peace out.